Tribe, D. Bonnie here, ER doctor turned marriage coach. What is up? Hopefully you were uplifted yesterday as we started our talk this week about struggles. That's enchanting, isn't it? Like, that's what we want to hear. Start our morning off talking about struggles. But haven't you been through some struggles in your life? Like, haven't you looked back at your past and you're like, man, that was a really hard time that I went through? And then maybe you came out of it on the other side and you were bigger, stronger, better. You were like the bionic man, like Steve Majors. Any 70s fans here? The $6 million man, we can rebuild him stronger and better and faster. And he had the eye that would like look really far, and he had the hearing that would, anyway, I digress. I show my age. But we're talking about struggling this week because maybe you're in a place right now where you are currently in the struggle. And man, I've been there. When you're in the struggle, you can't see the forest for the trees. You're just like, it's like it's brought you to your knees and you're gasping for air. It's like you're drowning. Have you been there before? Do you know somebody who is? If you're there right now, I'm praying for you. I pray for the people around me that are having difficult times because I've been through it. And you know what? I'm going to go through it again. I know that. It's just life. Jesus promised us troubles. He said, you will have trouble. That's pretty clear, right? Anybody go, yep, he was right. Amen. I'm seeing it. I'm living it. But you know what he said? He said, but take heart because I've overcome the world. So maybe those words don't mean a lot, though, when you're right there in the middle of the pain. So I want to just talk to you for a minute and let you know that on the other side of whatever you're going through, or on the other side of whatever your best friend or your sister or your mother are going through, if he or she perseveres, if they dig in, if they draw close to God so that they can learn the skills that they need to maybe come through this better, or maybe if it was by their own choice, it isn't always, but if it was by their own choice, they can learn how do we do life differently so that I don't go through that again. I've had to be there and learn that. I've had monstrous mistakes. If you know me, you know my story. You know that I've broken marriages, I've been unfaithful, and I've had to learn how to do life different and better. But let's talk about what happens when we struggle. I got a quote here from David Brooks. Listen to this. This is from The Second Mountain. Suffering shatters the illusion of self-sufficiency. Suffering shatters the illusion of self-sufficiency, which is an illusion that has to be shattered if any interdependent life is going to begin. So I'm going along in life and I'm thinking things are great and I'm good and I got it together, and then bam, life happens. I get hit. I get punched in the teeth. And so suddenly the illusion that I'm self-sufficient, D. Bonnie, is gone. Right? That's that moment. I'm on my knees. I'm gasping for air. I need somebody. I need some scuba diver to give me their regulator, give me some oxygen, give me some air supply, because I can't do this alone. And so one of the things that comes about as a result, and I'm not asking you to enjoy the suffering. I'm just giving you that on the other side of this, there is healing. Things that happens is this idea that I can be an island, that I don't have to be in community with other people. It gets shattered, and it has to get shattered, David Brooks says, so that I can begin to have this life of interdependency. And that's our story. That's what happens 4 years ago when infidelity struck my marriage. And we had to realize, like, we had to change our posture. I think our posture had always been like, okay, God, I got this. I'll let you know when something big comes along. Maybe if I get cancer, I'll hit you up. But no, I don't got this. I'm not self-sufficient. I'm not okay doing life alone. And so we had to have good people come around us and surround us. And we went to good Christian counselors and we started unpacking what's this ugliness inside of us that is wrecking relationships and having the potential to destroy or at least negative impact children's lives. So one of the happens as we go through suffering is we learn to pull together as community. You know, when devastation strikes, people do not, in a society, people do not normally try to like protect themselves or go fill themselves with fun. Like, remember after 9/11, we all pulled together? Like, that was suffering on a national level. We came together. Same is true in the micro realm of like my life. Suffering causes me to realize that I need other people around me and that that's okay. And then those other people can help me get through what I'm facing. And then you know what happens? I become bigger, stronger, better. I become more of a warrior in life. And I'm able to take that and I'm able to help other people. I grow, you grow, right? It's the only reason you and I are sitting here talking. Because I've had to, because of my suffering, learn how to grow, learn how to develop skills that I didn't have. I had to learn how to talk to people. I've learned how to unpack my own issues, my struggle, my mistakes, my suffering, and figure out how to reframe that so that I can go to other people and go, hey, I've been there. I'm here to help you. So if you're in the fight right now, I'm sorry, it's hard. Life sucks at times. Can I get an amen on a Tuesday morning? It is, and it's hard. But I just want to give you hope that on the other side of this, there is a bigger, stronger, badder version of you. If you don't let bitterness set in and take root in your heart, because then you can get old and be crazy cat lady with 18 cats running around. Bitterness. That's the antithesis of the healing that we're talking about. So I need you to just trust me on this. On the other side of this, there is growth. There is strength. You become a better version of you if you engage in the process. You have to engage in the process, though. You have to look inside. Hey, this person made that mistake, but I own how I respond to it, and I got to unpack and see how, if in any way, I contributed to that. Even when I've been wounded by other people, guys, I look at it and I try to figure out, like, what did I do? How did I misrepresent? How did I choose the wrong person to be in my circle? That person hurt me. Maybe I was too flippant. I didn't vet somebody well. So always come back to you, and that's where the growth happens. The growth does not happen when I'm pointing my finger at other people. And I know some of you have been wounded by other people, and I'm not excusing them. I want what's best for you. And I want to see God come into your life, and I want to see restoration of you, maybe even reconciliation with the person who's hurt you, if that person has a complete change in heart. And I just want you to know, guys, I'm rooting for you. You can do this. There's a better life waiting for you if you're in the middle of the struggle. And if you're not in the middle of the struggle, if you've been through it, give a shout out and go, yeah, I've been there. I've seen transformation happen. Listen, I love you guys. Let me know how I can serve you. I'm excited to walk this out with you. I hope your day is wonderful.